The US just made its power move with Japan and signed one of the greatest trade deals, but is it really? Here's what's in the fine prints. The agreement was created to avoid a 25% US tariff on Japanese goods. Instead, a 15% reciprocal tariff was introduced, applying broadly to Japanese exports, especially automobiles and parts. In return, Japan committed to a $550 billion corporate investment pledge into US sectors like semiconductors, energy, and aerospace. Purchase agreements including 100 Boeing aircraft, 75% more US rice imports, $8 billion in extra US farm and defense buys. It's important to note this is not a formal free trade agreement. Rather, it's an executive level framework with no binding treaty language yet. So, what did the US actually get out of this deal? First, tariff relief. The agreement reduced the threatened 25% US tariff on Japanese goods to 15%, preventing a larger disruption in global markets. Second, $550 billion investment. Japan's commitment is aimed at US strategic sectors such as semiconductors, critical minerals, energy infrastructure, and AI. This could enhance domestic innovation and supply chain resilience. Third, export wins. Japan agreed to major purchases of US goods, including Boeing planes, agricultural products like rice and beef, and increased defense procurement. Fourth, supply chain strength. The deal supports closer industrial cooperation between the US and Japan, especially in response to global challenges like China's dominance in critical minerals. Fifth, geopolitical play. Strategically, the agreement helps align two major economies on key security and trade priorities, reinforcing the US-Japan alliance in the Indo-Pacific region. Alright, so what's the catch? Higher tariffs than before. Although the 25% tariff was avoided, the new 15% tariff still represents a significant increase from the low single-digit rates that were previously in place, which may raise prices for US consumers and businesses. No formal treaty. The agreement is not legally binding and can be changed or reversed by future administrations. This lack of certainty may affect investor confidence and long-term business planning. Ambiguity on investment. The $550 billion figure refers to state-backed loans and investment incentives, not guaranteed spending. Some details remain unclear, including how profits will be shared or tracked. Steel and aluminum still hit. The deal did not lift the existing 50% US tariffs on Japanese steel and aluminum, a major point of tension in trade relations. Diplomatic risks. The use of tariff threats as a negotiating tactic created political strain in Japan, contributing to domestic instability. This approach could complicate future negotiations with other allies. Now you've got the facts. Would you call this a win for the US or just another political move? Let me know what you think in the comments and remember to subscribe. See you in the next video.